again, but it feels different.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
I told you, when you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Just listen. Well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Jessamine and I played games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't bring it.
Would you like to tell me what did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessamine, what is your account?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination? When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name, the next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
I need you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress.
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
Maybe, Alexandria, but sometimes your friends dictate your fate.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There will be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah, which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a River Cross show to use as an ashtray. Because it reminds me of good times.
I feel so bad.
But what's
I
the
haven't
point
seen
of
that
buying
kids in
wood
2
from a
years.
country you never visited?
Pretty sure she has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
Today's your lucky day, madam. It's the day you get to meet
Greetings.
Pirate Betty in
Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
Now think about it.
See anything you like? Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you.
What did you do to your marks? For shit's sake, why do you have to ruin everything?
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Suckers if you won't play along.
You're the worst thug I've ever seen. Pirate Betty? My ass. You couldn't scare a seagull.
All those valuable artworks locked up in the conservatory where no one can see them. Truly a shame. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. It was a pleasure to serve you. Welcome back. Please, take...
Who opened this door?
Guys.
Hey, what?
I heard blood flowing for a second.
My transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts. I don't even know it. Yes. This is the worst assignment.
Time to collect this bounty! Die! Die already! Damn it, I need to pee. I'm bored. Hey, who is... Take it!
Now, just here's a look.
Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The Overseer is the forward figure of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small, but true.
Alright. There's There's no one
idea what
here.
that was.
Sure was some mom to become a hairdresser.
Next time we'll try it with a waxing gibbous. If that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea how to fix it.
Find out what happened to Pearlton and Lieutenant Cobers?
We ran off, if you ask me. Must have had a thing for each other.
No, she went missing a day before he did. Someone found an officer's pistol in the gun.
Look at you, leaving a trail of bloody boot prints across this dying city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrists for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen, I won't steal anything else. I'm lucky to have room and board at one of the finest places in Karnaca. I can't lose this job.
Oh, really? You like being a servant? Polishing and dusting?
The place smells of lavender and antique furniture. Not like the dust district where the soot makes your teeth gray.
Was that any way to talk about?
Now,
We'll see about that.
Karnaka, my Karnaka, brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great song. This is the Duke. Must all know my voice by now. A new empress sits on the throne in Dungwall. Our rightful ruler, Delilah called first of her name. May she reign forever. There are some traitors, her claim to the throne. Treasonous nations skulking. If they want war, we'll give it to them. No matter how many of you to the bitter end.
so I don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
What's that?
You won't get away!
Hear that?
So
Stop.
dead.
I thought that...
This won't take long. What do you wait? Come on! You can't escape.
I know you're here somewhere. Where is he?
Shit, where are you hiding, coward? I lost him.
I'm not in the mood.
He's
Show
dead.
yourself forever.
Bring it on. Whatever is happening, I'm ready.
Yeah, the water gets nasty sometimes. It flows from the fountain to the conservatory basement. There was work being done, so there's a grate missing. Maybe some animal crawled in there and died.
Disgusting. You'd think someone inside the conservatory would complain.
The place is mostly shuttered, but somebody's still inside. There was a delivery from Jindosh Clockworks a few days back.
Whatever you're doing, I'd be happier if the gate wasn't so close to that fountain.
to find out how a sword through the heart wasn't enough to kill our new empress, Delilah.
After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Pamela. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some she can be forced down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about making your fingers raw, weaving nets, or raising cows to slaughter. Any of the gifts we receive is better than living under the boot.
That's true. A wise way to look at things, but it won't help Lucinda rise any higher. That is fair.
Won't let him escape.
Maybe just a fox, or stray mutt. Or it could be worse, like a murderer. So annoying. The smell, the constant noise. At least they keep the curious away.
Our mistress likes them where they are, so you'll have to tolerate them. Though sometimes I want to smash them. Is this a riddle? We're talking about the Grand Guard, right?
Let's have a look around.
I'll grind your skull into a very fine...
So annoying. The smell.
That's it. Eat my darlings.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, All of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
I won't let him escape. I didn't imagine that. Playing hide and seek, are we?
Let me help you. Be thorough, my sisters. We need to protect our mistress from this threat. Find anything?
Brianna was busy with something elaborate just before.
I'll be dead.
What's going
on? Ready your thorns, ladies.
Stay focused. Be prepared. Not going away. I'll be there when that monster's back. Let's have a look around.
Something's going on, that's for sure. Better keep my eyes open. If I was to die today, I know anything.
Jindosh was insane. How does this even work? If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
Huh? I know he'll...
Roll the dice in. Well, that's what the teenager said. Not my fault. Better have a look. Who are you?
Nail in the foot.
What's that noise?
Wasn't mine. I don't care what anybody says. I know. And that wasn't it. I told her 1,000 times. You have to learn the words and say them just right. Otherwise the spell won't work, no matter how many goose feathers you've gathered.
Brianna, how did Jindosh die?
Face when I told
Someone got inside that strange house of his.
I don't know, Delilah. Forgive me.
Looks like Kieran Jindosh made these alternate lenses for Ashworth's device. Now I can use them to sabotage it.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the
It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop.
be a problem anymore. Then there's the matter of my own project. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay.
Could be anything. Maybe just a fox or stray mutt. Next time I'll try it for worse and give us. Like a murderer.
What's going on?
Feels damp, heavy.
Okay.
Could be a storm coming in.
Won't go far.
Thank the voice. Seems rather rude to die.
Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the Void. All that's left to do is hit the switch, and Ashworth should be powerless.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. That feeling. The things I could do.
Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed. An excellent choice. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. Please visit again soon.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Deception doesn't make for good allies, Foster.
Is that what you think, Royal Protector? You'll have to tell me all your secrets someday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.